And I'm speaking with John and Jason. Is that right?
Yes.
Yep.
Right. Super nice to meet you guys.
You as well.
Nice to meet you too.
All right. So who do we have here? So we've got.
That's me.
That's you. Okay.
That's an old school reference.
Oh, I got a new keyboard, and I keep thinking, why is there's a little bit to the right? So I was wondering why I was spinning in circles. But,
Team killer. Oh, no, he's not. All right, so just a quick review of the controls. You guys are probably already figuring out like how to shoot and stuff. That's just click your left mouse button if you haven't changed it, and then you can cycle through your weapons with the mouse wheel, the keyboard too. But your objective is to try and you got a couple of different ways in which you can score points. Obviously, taking out your opponent's support ships, that is one way to do it. And then if you like to be a little bit more boots on the ground, if you shoot these giant capital ships, you'll notice they're shielded right now, but you shoot them and the shield will actually drop to start the breach and board sequence. Just blow the heck out of the capital ship shields, exactly.
That's what I'm working on. All right.
Just for reference, your capital ship is not the one that looks kind of roundy. It's the squared off one.
Oh, it doesn't show my name. That's weird. I'll have to double check that when we get out of this match.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't take the first time.
Yeah, there's an update bug in there.
Gotcha.
And I don't know if it's been explained yet, but to breach and board, you use the middle mouse button when the crosshair turns green when looking at one of the red breach locations. You'll see your crosshair turn green, and then it's just middle mouse.
Which reminds me, Terry, we have to make it so that you don't have to target that.
Mean Isaac?
To have to hold down middle mouse for that targeting, it should work like the other abilities. It's just an interaction thing for the pod launch.
What was the pod launch button again?
Middle mouse. You'll hold it down and you'll get your reticle will change, and then if you're over an active breach spot, it'll turn green.
There we go.
That indicates.
All right, we're in.
I think you breached your base ship. Just
Did I?
FYI. So the
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
objectives.
You press yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Barry.
Just fine. I mean, that's one quick way to get on your own ship to defend it. But yeah, if you hold on down F, you'll transition back out to your ship. Yep. And you can fly over to the other capital ship and get on board. Have a bit of messaging work to do to communicate where you need to go.
Once you get on a ship, you'll notice that there are yellow indicators. Indicators are your objectives. A little confusing at first because we show both ships' objectives. You should only have your opponents, or basically the ship that you're on, are supposed to be infiltrating.
Yeah, that's
but you
what
can-
confused me.
Yep. So, but you're looking for like consoles to hack, and you just use your once you get the prompt, and that'll actually.
Is it supposed to take this long to breach?
Oh no!
Uh-oh, infinite. Yeah, no, that's a bug.
Did I find a bug?
Well, you didn't. You ran right into it. Yeah. We're in the middle of a refactor to kind of handle the way that we switch between modes. So it will take care of this. Right now, there's a lot of complexity around the entire breach process.
Gotcha.
So we've been hammering at that bug. I don't. DJ, what's the?
Yeah, the only way to fix is to quit out. So if you go to console and then type exit or close, and then
Okay.
relaunch the game, and cross our fingers that doesn't happen to you again. It's not too frequent, so it's unfortunate you got it, but.
All right, I'm gonna relaunch. Okay, it took me
Okay.
back to the main menu.
So, sorry to ask again, but so
You'll
the
probably
enemy
wanna
ship
close
is the
the line.
blockier, right?
Sorry, ask again.
The enemy ship is the blockier one, right? Not the round one.
For you, yes. So it's always going to be the ship that's not next to you. We're in a test mode right now, so each team spawns next to the ship that they're protecting.
Oh, all right.
Okay, I'm back in.
And then you can jump quickly back to your ship by holding F down, and then you'll respawn in an avatar on your base.
You guys get a handle on breaching the enemy ship, completing some objectives. We go through a route, and we can maybe play for fun.
Okay.
Wanna get your feet wet first? I should say, play competitively.
That's the only thing I know how to do.
For fun. Good.
Got him. That
The
time I
grind-
got my name.
Oh, there we go. Reggae check. Got the name in.
Second time. The grime layer looks so good on these.
Oh yeah. I'm a big fan of the ship designs in general.
Cool.
Okay, that time it worked. And I think I'm
You're
even
in.
in the correct ship.
Huh. I better get back on there. Party for you. Oh.
Jay win the game.
Yeah, I did. I was racing the clock to see if I could.
Okay, I need to look at my settings real quick. Is there a... Okay. I need to turn off motion blur. That was starting to make me nauseous.
Good to know.
Yeah, I was seeing... It's not as prevalent when you're out in the world, or out in space. But when I'm on a ship, oh my god, that was starting to make me dizzy.
Good feedback.
But I get bad vertigo and bad motion sickness.
How's VR for you?
VR it's hell. I can't do VR. So whenever it's time for like a VR project, I leave that to someone else. I'm not gonna take Dramamine just so I can work. Okay, and now I see the yellow objective. I think another thing that couldn't hurt is being able to see on your screen what gun you're actually using at the time.
Yeah, we're gonna go to just an A/B setup, so there'll be a primary and a secondary for weapon, and then you'll have a
Okay.
few abilities.
Okay, that'll help a ton.
Right. Yeah, we're trying to balance the feeling of having like a lot of technical abilities and sort of the overload, because, you know, while it is a space flight game, it's just so fast.
Mm-hmm. Pew!
What's going on here?
Ah,
Oh wait, did I get you?
yeah.
I'm pretty much the best whoever played this game at this point.
All right, we'll check the leaderboards.
Don't look at the leaderboard. I'm
The
sure
leaderboards are filled with lies.
Oh, you guys are cracking me up.
Yeah, the Hulks aren't where it's at right now.
Yeah, they're a little rough.
I had to try it though. I wanted to see what it was like.
Shoot.
Just a bigger, slower moving hitbox.
Yep. They look cool though.
They'll be cool eventually.
Yeah, and the missile tests that I've done with them, I've loaded them up and had just homing missiles on each side. It's been alright.
Oh, that was cool looking.
Alright, we're just being super stealthy, no big deal.
Very nice. I was sweating that.
Almost. There we go. God damn it. There we go.
They're on our ship? Oh, man.
I think it might have bugged again. We'll see.
Oh, if you're still in the pod, yeah, because I came in right after you.
Damn it.
Okay, should we try resetting the server?
I don't think that'll help. I just turned it on like just before the session.
Right.
I'm loading back in now.
I think it was just a bad roll of the dice.
In this case, do you know, should he shut the client all the way down and restart the client?
Yeah,
rather
you
than
should
just
completely, well, I don't think it matters. You should quit
All
all
right.
the just to be safe.
If it happens again, I'll Alt F4 the client.
Cool.
Sounds good.
I think it's just because I had successfully boarded the ship.
Yeah,
It's an
we're trying to
inside
keep you
play.
from scoring.
They don't want me to win. You guys heard it on MMOHuts here. You heard it here first. Trying to keep me down.
Doves have hacks.
Oh, man, we're screwed. Somebody's on our ship.
Nah, no one's here. It's cool.
It's cool.
It's probably fine. There we go.
No. That's not cool.
Come on, work this time. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna reset the client.
Okay.
Alright. Sorry about that, dude.
That's alright. This is in what, alpha? Pre-alpha?
Not even. Yeah.
So yeah, that sort of thing's bound to happen.
Functional demo. It's the earliest.
Getting refactored
It's funny
into
how we-
pre-alpha.
Alright, we're trying this again.
I have faith this time around.
Yes.
I still have never ever gotten that bug.
Really?
You've been pretty lucky, too.
I know, right? But the one thing I am gonna have to get out of here, and it's on my list for this next week, is I've got to get that Steam VR warning out of here.
Yeah, I've had playtesters hit me up and ask if we have VR enabled. I was like, no.
No, but we have the plugin somehow got enabled again just in the Unreal project, so it tries to fire it up if you have it.
Hey, Isaac, did you say you never experienced the infinite breach bug?
I have never experienced it.
Well, why don't you play some offense, man?
Whoa, man! You were thinking about that.
No, I was.
I've never played it. I'm all offense.
It's true. I do have a tendency to camp because I hate to lose. I hate to lose.
I don't blame you.
I'll admit it, you're a good goalie.
I'm down. You're back, other bomber. I don't know if the bug was related to that breach point, but might try another breach location.
Could be.
Right. Where? Yeah. Where is that?
It was on the sides of the ship.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Huh.
Nice, dude. Get in there. Nice.
Oh, so does it usually take 10 seconds to breach?
Yeah, that's the bug I had. If it doesn't
no.
immediately go.
Oh.
You missed the ship. You're going out into space.
It's realism.
It's a skill game.
Boop.
Actually, it's for premium only.
Oh. Are you guys thinking about doing controller support?
Oh yeah, yeah. We
'Cause
already
this would
kinda have it
feel
in there.
amazing with controller. I could really see this doing well with a control support.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, I think we've got an
It's
internal.
partially in.
Exactly. You can bind it right now through the pause menu.
I'm playing on my 360 controller.
Damn, I should have.
That explains a lot.
I should have. That's what I should have did. I've got my PS4 controller and my Xbox One controller sitting in here.
Well, I set the defaults up with an Xbox controller, so I can't vouch for how the PS controller will do by default.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't recognize it though. I'd have to go in and manually
should.
set it. Oh, it should.
Yeah, it should. We're using auto settings.
Let me try. I'm going to plug in my Xbox controller. See what happens.
Yeah, if for some reason they're saying that that's something you can do, I can coordinate with you too if you want to get in another time and use your controller.
It's kind of working. I just got to get used to it. There we go. That's way more responsive.
Wow. Nice job, Isaac.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I like the way this feels with a controller.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Boop. I just have to figure out. Okay, that's my speed boost. On a controller, what's the default for breaching?
One of the face buttons. I just can't remember which. You can, if you hit your backspace key, it'll bring up the pause menu. Go to settings, and then there's a control, and you can map it there if you want to just do it yourself. Let me look and see what the text says for it.
Woo! Victory! It's all that matters.
No.
It's the game face button right.
Okay.
So it'll be maybe your circle. I can't remember the PS control.
I'm using Xbox controller.
Oh, then it should be B.
Okay. Yeah, I decided to just plug in my Xbox One controller.
Yeah, I'm left-handed, and I actually mouse in my left hand, and I always remap everything, so I think that's how the configuration mappings got punted to me.
I like the map too. This is definitely a different map from the one we were just playing on.
Cool.
I could dig it. It's very Hoth.
Right?
These are giant terraformers. It's in the process of terraforming.
Oh, that's awesome. Time to do some work with cluster bombs.
Go to work.
I think the only thing I don't like in the default controls right now is scoping in is on the right stick.
So are you finding that you are using scoping in a bit?
I was on keyboard.
Okay.
Not so much on the controller, though.
Yeah, keep playing. Let me know if you can think of a place that it feels like more natural to map.
I would say almost maybe right bumper, because you could hold down right bumper and then shoot with right trigger.
Do you know what's on right bumper right now? There is so right now there's a bit of a robbing Peter to pay Paul with the controllers and we're in the midst of this in the refactor, but our control maps coming into our player controller. So we have the two modes of flight and first person.
Gotcha.
And there's a little bit of spaghetti code that's wiring those two things together. So the jump and the ascend, the go up in flight mode, are joined in a weird way that's not working to separate them in configuration. So
Makes
that
sense.
might be one of those issues where I put up and down on the shoulder buttons as a compromise. But thank you. Yeah, I'll take a look at fixing that.
It's easier to aim on the controller, I'm noticing. Like, I have a better feel for what my range is.
Right out. No, that's how Terry was playing this whole time.
I enter God mode in the console. That works pretty well for me.
For some reason, that's not showing up on my command scheme. I don't know why that is. I thought it specifically requested having cheats.
HCS.
I know that was in the email I sent. I said I need id clip. I need it all.
Oh, that's a classic.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought you wanted an infinite breach pod. Yes, we got that.
Well, that's what I got, certainly.
Guess we flipped the wrong switches, guys.
Because that happened again. Oi.
Just now?
Yeah, just now.
Oh, Jesus. That was not a good joke anymore.
Does that mean you have not yet had one successful breach?
I have. I had a successful breach on my own ship.
The heck?
Right? That's where I'm thinking about it. Because it's got to just be a weird edge case state thing that's doing that.
I've never seen that bug solo. I feel like it has to do with getting shot while you're breaching. I still think it has.
Yeah.
Could it be as a part of that countdown that you take a shoot instances where
That's how I switch my weapon.
you got an infinite breach without getting the ship blown up.
The previous game I could get into. I think this is the enemy ship. The enemy ship, no problem, but this game I'm having trouble.
In the same, do you mean that you're also getting infinite pod?
Yeah.
Yeah, server restart couldn't hurt.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and restart it.
All right, I'm gonna close my client all the way out.
Yeah, I think that might be a good
Drop to
idea.
when-
Sure, right when I'm winning.
I'm still
Yeah,
working.
so it might be easier if everyone quits out just to make sure,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna go ahead and bounce the server now.
All right, I'm gonna close mine out. I'm gonna
Cool.
stop this footage.